Ironsight is officially out of beta and the tower update is here, and man do we have a lot to discuss. A new weapon, new maps, a new 1v1 mode, 2 new bullet types, weapon balances, and a whole lot more. So let's get right into this. Hey guys, Teiwaz here, back with another Ironsight update video, and damn, this is one of the bigger ones we've had in a long time. Like I mentioned in the intro, there's tons of new content to go through, and I'd like to start off with the new weapon, the Ballistic Shield. So for the Ballistic Shield, they've added an entirely new category, the shields. Now, I'm normally not into skins at all. If you guys have been watching the channel long enough, you know that I typically just rock the stock skins and could care less about them. However, the Ballistic Shield surface area is huge, so the skins actually look pretty amazing on the Ballistic Shields. The Fire Monkey shield looks badass with the huge face plastered in the center, and I think the treasure skin looks pretty damn good. You can see enough detail to actually tell that it's a traditional American tattoo. Those two look really great, however all the skins look pretty damn good with the large surface area. So the Ballistic Shield looks great, but how does it perform? Well, it's pretty good, and almost impervious to damage from the front. If you crouch, it makes it even less likely that you'll be hit from the front, and you carry Desert Eagle. Oh, and did I mention that it can bash? Which is a one-hit kill if you smash him in the face, 2 hits otherwise. For me personally, I'm pretty stoked on the addition of the Ballistic Shield. I think it offers up tons of options in terms of strategy. I think it's going to be a pretty seamless integration into quite a few of the game modes. I get the feeling that there's going to be quite a few people strategically falling in behind the shields. However, I did notice that the armor-piercing bullet types do puncture the shields and can kill you through the shield, so you're not totally invincible. Speaking of weapons, most of the weapons, along with a few other things, have received a few tweaks. There's quite a few of them, but the basics are that the assault rifles received a headshot multiplier increase, and the assault rifles, SMGs, and LMGs have also received a recoil compensation increase, whereas the bolt-action sniper rifle's aim speed was decreased by a few percent, and the Viper's scope, along with the bolt-action sniper rifle's sway, was increased. Now this is sure to piss a lot of the snipers off, but I feel this was actually needed. The snipers were a bit overpowered. Now I really like the headshot multiplier increase for the assault rifles. It's yet to be seen how these tweaks will affect the game. However, I think it's a bit more balanced now. And speaking of balances, the shop supply boxes have also been reworked and received new values, so go check those out the next time you're in the game store. Another thing that got revamped in this update was the downtown map. It's got a few banners hanging around saying, "We want you to join the Eden," and I think it looks pretty good. So go check out the revamped downtown in the Frontlines game mode. Next thing I want to mention is also new, the new tower map, and it's pretty big, about the same size as the Biolab map. The tower map is themed after a construction site on top of a skyscraper. There's a few cranes hanging around and even a helicopter, and the map offers up quite a few different playstyles. It has longer ranges for the snipers and plenty of closer ranges for the CQB experts watching. This new map, like a few of the others, is an interactive map. You can change the layout of the map by activating the little button in the center, rotating the center, and changing how you run through the map. Personally, I think this map is awesome, and I'm happy to see different things being added into the game. Continuing along with the new things, we've received new bullet types. The EMP bullet, which does increased damage to drones and sentinels, and the Magnum bullet, which does increased damage on headshots. I think they're a great addition to the current bullet types that we have to play with. The increased damage to sentinels on secure point is pretty helpful. Like I said at the beginning, they added a lot of new things to the game, and a new game mode is also in this update. The new game mode is called Duel, and it's a 1 versus 1 fight. Defeat the enemy 10 times to achieve victory. I don't think I'm a big fan of this game mode, but I believe it's a great addition to the game for those players that really want to prove to their friends that they are the best. This game mode has a unique map specifically designed for 1v1, and you can only check it out in duel mode. It's not currently available in custom matchmaking. On top of having its own map, the leaderboard for duel is also dedicated to that game mode. The next addition is the smallest, but for me, it's the most hallelujah thing ever. They added chat options. All you have to do is click the little button and boom, it's gone. I love it. That's one of the smallest but most satisfying additions to the game, in my opinion of course. Now I know some of you could care less, but for me, I'm ecstatic. So by default, it was turned off. However, if you're into the chat box and talking shit with other players, you can always turn it right back on. Along with all these additions to the game, they've also made improvements to the netcode and the servers to help improve the gameplay experience, made random bug fixes, a few changes to the spectator mode, and the regular ranked mode has been removed from the game altogether. The patch notes are pretty extensive, and I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can head over after the video and check those out if you want. So what do you guys think? Ironsight is out of beta, we got quite a bit of new content and some balances, but how do you feel about this update? Do you like the balances? Did they fuck up your sniper rifles? What about the map? I think it kinda reminds me a little bit of the high-rise map from Call of Duty, but how do you guys feel about it? Drop your comments down below and let me know your thoughts. With that being said, I'm gonna get out of here and get to work on the next video. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending where and when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later!